heat races, Jason. Let's take a look at your starting grid. Going to be the old Toy Scout. Palm Beach Gardens, Florida is number 9 of Joel McGee and Bobby Gallagher out of San Jose, California in the X1.
And then it's the 85 of Joe Peterson out of Casa Grande, Arizona, and Morgan Olmstead of Overton, Nebraska, number 88.
Greg Cole out of Fort Ripley, Minnesota, the 2 junior, and Andrew Berg from Adel, Iowa, the 78 with a B.
And then it's Nathan Cole out of Fort Ripley, Minnesota, in the 01, the 99 of Nick Biggs out of Mesa, Arizona, and Charles McDaniel III out of Phoenix in the 81.
You bet. Thanks to EQ Cylinder Heads, bringing you your hobby stock heat race lineups, or Engine Quest, excuse me. There you have it. Oh, hey, welcome back. As we get ready to go green flag, we're going to give you the rest of the heat races. A little free live look in from SCE Gaskets. Going to get you all fixed up and ready to go.
As Joel McGee leads the field off of turn number 2, Bobby Gallagher in that second spot, but they are side by side behind with Andrew Berg coming to the line trying to get that second spot. Whoa. They are squirrely off of turn number 4.
That's putting it politely. I didn't know what was going to happen there, Jason, as they were all wound up. Off of 2 down the back straightaway, Joel McGee with a big leg and lead on this one. Andrew Berg right there, Morgan Olmstead, they're up there in the hey diddle diddle where she is FAST fast. X1 machine of Gallagher right there. They'll work off of 2 down the back straightaway, 3 wide. Oh boy, hang on, Bobby. Berg's got company. Battle for second, 3 wide. Last night's runner-up Morgan Olmstead in the middle, the meat and the sandwich. To the top is Berg. To the inside is Cole. You've got a wing-dang doodle of a show for the runner-up spot, Jason.
Yeah, give it to the 88 of Morgan Olmstead as they stay side by side for third with Berg up top, Nathan Cole down low. Now Cole will complete the pass on the 78 of Berg. Cross flags in the air this time for your leader, Joel McGee. He'll lead the field into turn at number 1, has a 2.8 second advantage right now over Olmstead as Andrew Berg goes around in turn number 2.
Berg goes around, keeps her moving. We'll stay green flag on the racetrack. Aaron Turnbull home watching up in Canada says it's negative, feels like 48 Celsius. That's a lot cold.
Nah, Celsius, that's like 60 degrees.
Not negative. Oh, well. We're here. He's home. See him on the tour 5th through the 10th of July up there in the Dakota Trackside Tour, the Dakota Classic Mod Tour. Going to be the 9 machine right there of McGee. Wanged out 3.7 tenths of a second. Joel McGee fast. Like we said, that car right there, it won every feature last year.
And he's looking good right now with white flag flight. Nathan Cole and Morgan Olmstead continue their side-by-side battle for the second spot. Cole, once again, will clear the number 88 of Olmstead as McGee leads the field. Down the back straightaway one final time. Charles McDaniel, the third. 81 car, he has moved up to 4th spot in that number 81 machine as the checker flag will fly. Joel McGee, he'll win heat race number 1 for your hobby stocks. Followed by Nathan Cole, Morgan Olmstead, Charles the third finishes 4th.
Saw Jordan Zilmer race earlier in his IMCA stock car. He's given me a little weather report from his family back home. Negative 44 with a feels like wind chill.
I feel bad. I kind of want to turn the air on in here.
I really do, too. I'm kind of starting sweating a little bit thinking about it. Got a meat sweats going on.
Oh.
Sonny cooked I tell you, Sonny cooked us a feast this morning for breakfast. Whew, it was so good. Here we go. Heat race number 2. Going to be Drew Berry out of Eschler, Nebraska in the 6, and Anthony Madrid, Phoenix, Arizona, the 5M.
And it's Austin Johns in the 32J and out of Louisville, Minnesota, and Joe Gallagher out of Manassas, Vancouver in the 1.
It will go to Charles McDaniel Jr. out of Phoenix, Arizona, the 18. Zach Olmstead over to Nebraska, the 80 or the 98Z, last night's feature winner.
And then it's going to be the 12K of Eric Knutson out of Slater, Iowa, in the 12K, and the 2ND of Revan Bidding out of Phoenix, and Braxton Eckelberger in the 66B out of Peoria rounds out your field.
Bo Deschamps tuned in and watching, where it's actual 25 below where he's at. There in the Williston area.
All right, back in Freedom Race Lives Tech area. Tyler Fry finally getting to you. Good run out there. So that's S&M repair number 55.
Yeah, it was really good there. We got lucky, got a good start, and we'll see what we can do in the feature. Got to thank the wife and everybody at home watching, supporting us from there, and we're going to see what we can do.
What'd you redraw?
1.
A 1 for the Cody Williams zone, number 55.
As heat race number 2 already on the loud pedal here. Anthony Madrid, the man out front. He'll bring it around and will lead a lap number 1. As John's trying to work his way past the number 6 of Barry for that second spot. Barry going to hang on to it going into turn number 1. Then it's going to be Johns in third, followed by Knutson in fourth.
Down the back straightaway. Your leader going to be Madrid. Battle for second right there. Knutson way up there in the hay diddle diddle, getting some traction to that moisture up top. Up there in no man's land. As Drew Barry and Austin Johns running 2 and 3. They'll set each other up for battle off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4. Still going to be Anthony Madrid, Drew Barry, Austin Johns, Uno, Dos, Trace, and Quattros, Eric Knutson in the 12K.
And Knutson all the way up to the top side of the racetrack allows the 98Z of Zach Olmstead to close the gap on him. As Olmstead running in the 5th spot, trying to take over 4th from Knutson. Can't quite get it done down the back straightaway. Madrid still holding a pretty well. 1.5 second lead last time by at the line. As the cross flags go up this time halfway through. Hobby stock heat race number 2 side by side for second now. As Johns to the inside of the 6 machine of Barry. Barry, though, going to drive off of turn number 2. And hang on to the lead. A little contact made down the back straightaway.
Oh, they'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, I got a new fan. Not only got Dan Johnson, got some other stuff going on here. Here we go on down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Anthony Madrid, your race leader. He has been there from the drop of the green on this one. Down into 3 and 4 they'll go. He'll keep it moving on the top. Field will work down to the front straightaway this time. 6 down, 2 to go. Madrid stringing it out down into turn number 1.
He can show the way. Has Austin John still not able to do anything with the number 6 of Drew Barry. Barry hanging on to that second spot. That's a lot of damage on the right side of that race car. Some of the body panels there flapping around, hanging off. With Knutson still in the 4th position. White flag in the air this time for the 5M of Anthony Madrid. Last year saw him drive for Ricky Thornton Sr. in the showdown here at Central Arizona Raceway. Swept the weekend. Right now trying to win a heat race in his own 5M here tonight. But Drew Barry actually just lit the wick and reeled in that number 5M. Madrid going to be able to hang on to it off of 4. He'll win heat race number 2 over Barry, Johns, and Knutson.
So, taking a look. So as we get ready to go to
a little Doppler radar action.
Yeah, that little red thing is where we're at. And see, it's breaking up, Nate. Why would you? I mean, I tell you what, that's like something Thomas Delane would put on mute and not watch tonight.
I used to date a meteorologist major in college, so I can tell you what's happening right now.
Did you used to date the internet or media horologist? Yes, because the internet media horologist.
Yeah, so the wind, the barometric pressure in the northeasterlies coming in with the westerlies.
I'll give you barometric pressure right there.
And it's gonna split us.
I'm going to give you a Ben Hethridge barometric down there with the interview.
Going to split.
Well, how about a great day at the office for Caden Woody, the Minnesota Truck Headquarters 980 Sport Mod, now qualified for the feature. Not too bad of a day when you win 2 heat races in a night.
Yeah, for sure. We really been struggling with the car and this car, and we did a lot of work to it over last night, today, and the car is 150% better, and we're looking to have a good finish tonight. I think we start second in the stock car and second in this, so I'm looking for a good night.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Caden Woody starts outside front row.
So, taking a look here, you got Hannah Miller, the 925, Tyler Thompson, Junita, Nebraska, the 17N, Darren Biggs out of Chandler in the 96, 37 of BJ Rogers, Selden, Kansas. Oh, Big Rick Thornton Sr., Chandler, Arizona, the 53. Ricky Allen, Phoenix, Arizona, the 24R. Aiden Miller, Goodland, Kansas, 49M. Mark Elliott, Kearney, Arizona, the 11R. And Zachary Bierman out of Rushmore, Minnesota, the 16B. Green's out. Lap 2 coming this time. Going to be Hannah Miller. Working up there, your race leader in the 925 out of Desert Hills, Arizona.
That's Thompson and Rogers running second and third. Then they're side by side behind him. Zach Bierman trying to work his way around the number 49M of Aiden Miller with the 96 of Darren Biggs in the mix as well. Darren Biggs, another one of those beautiful race cars, black and numbered. A little white top, though, on the 96 of Biggs. Here comes Ricky Thornton Sr. to the outside of Biggs, trying to work his way into the top 5.
Down the back straightaway, it's going to be right there. Up front, your race leader, Hannah Miller. Doing a great job. Watch that 37 B.J. Rogers. Old Bingston Rogers. Dad Jason was out earlier in the stock car. Second-generation driver out of Selden, Kansas, out there in western Kansas. Working right there, Zachary Bierman and Tyler Thompson, your top 4.
Big Rick right now trying to go underneath 3 wide. That's a battle for 4th on the racetrack. Tyler Thompson had the position. Ricky Thornton gets to the inside of the 49 of Miller. He will complete the pass on Miller, move him up to the 5th spot. But he is not done yet. Down to the inside of number 17 of Thompson. Thompson going to hang on to that 4 spot for now. As, oh boy, they almost split it. Almost allowed Aiden Miller to split both those cars as Thornton and Thompson still side by side for that 4 spot. Top 3, they're down the back straightaway. They are single file. And it looks like Rogers started to reel in Hannah Miller.
Working down the back straightaway, now off of turn number 4. White flag is out, 9 1/4. That right there is Hannah Miller, Bingston Rogers, OBJ right there on the back bumper. BJ going to take a look to the inside. Battle for the lead. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White's going the way. Up the hill goes Rogers. Miller going to try, but it'll be BJ Rogers to the win. Going to be Hannah Miller, Zachary Bierman, and Big Rick Thornton right there going home in the number 4 spot.
And a smoker, Mark Elliott.
And a smoker.
Mark
Got a
Elliott.
heater. Earl Hearn Jr. here. It's my buddy Earl here. Oh, let's take a look here. We're going to get ready to go to heat race number 4. Or no, that was heat race
Number 1.
Number 1 of the mod lights. I got confused. Doug Johnson's tuned in and watching. Yes. After mod lights, we'll go to a Stotts Equipment track prep session. And then we'll come back with some B-mains and all that good stuff. Chris Lomanzi out of Mesa, Arizona, the 71. Shane DeVilbiss, Farmington, New Mexico, the 43.
95, Colin Bender will be inside of row number 2 with A.J. Whistler, Anthem, Arizona in the 23.
Then we'll go to row number 3. It'll be Michael Rafferty, Kansas City, Missouri. And the 34 is Benjamin Gunnels out of Carlin, Nevada.
And then you got a couple of Fays in that 4th row with the 20S of Jacob Fay out of Goodyear. And the 4U of Michael Fay out of Goodyear as well in the 4th and final row.
So down here in the Freedom Race Lifts Tech area, we've got Joel McGee, as always, smiling ear to ear. That was a great drive out of this Toy Scout number 9 jet chassis. Just smooth operating up on the top shelf.
Man, I tell you, it was on the top for the heat race. And, hey, I got to give special thanks to my wife, Kimmy, and her bestie, Jenny. Can't remember those guys because they're the ones that help us race and let us race. Man, this is a great track. I mean, it's so fun, and everybody's been so friendly here. I mean, I just can't tell you how good it is to be here, especially when it's not wintertime and a blizzard.
There we go. What'd you redraw?
I drew draw 2, but I like that. I like to start on the outside. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a pole for me.
He's calling his shot, guys. Joel McGee starts top side, front row in tonight's Sunoco IMC Hobby Stock feature.
There you have it. So I think we're shy a couple cars here.
Yeah, A.J. Whistler. No, he's out there.
Yep, he's out there. I don't know who we're whistling.
Colin Bender.
Colin Bender, the 95,
There you
not
go.
making the call.
Yeah. Inside road 2. Messed everything up there for us.
Well, he rolled up and he said, much better. Anthony Madrid, the Sunoco Race Fuels number 5M Charger chassis. Looking pretty good. Looked pretty fast last night, too, but you feel a little bit more confident in your piece?
Yeah, we were kind of way off last night on traction, and we just made wholesale changes today. It had some help from a couple of people, and we just threw everything at it. And I'll tell you what, it's night and day difference. So I'm feeling good about tonight, and we'll just go from there and see what happens at the end of the night. But I'm very satisfied with the car right now.
What'd you redraw?
Number 1.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks, man.
Well, we were talking about it at practice Tuesday, J-Van. Anthony Madrid and Joel McGee are going to be a couple of hitters in the Sunoco IMCA Hobby Stock class to watch out for.
There you have it, Ben. You betcha. We'll watch him come feature time as we'll hurry down the back straightaway. And Mod Lights getting after it here. 6 laps going to be the distance there. Heat race qualifier is going to be Michael Rafferty. The 41 to the top point. Oh, boy, Whistler. Oh, look out, red flew one thing on. Whoa, now the red flag's coming out. Got one upside down hard on the front straightaway. Fire and safety already on their way out of the infield. So, getting news from Fire and Safety. See him coming up out of the car. 20S of Jacob Fay just taking his time. Fire and Safety going to take a little precautionary measure. Just says he's, hey, I'm sore, it hurts. So we're going to give them their time to check on the driver after a little nasty tumble right here on the front straightaway. So we'll get a look at the Close Racing Supply replay coming up here shortly for you folks watching at home or back in the pits or wherever you're at, as we are under red flag for this incident right here. just jump wheels there, and I thought he was going for a ride there, but here is when he came off the wall is where she took a ride there, got over the nose of the 43 car of DeVilbiss. And Whistler just kind of coming up the racetrack. Whistler didn't get him. I think it was just maybe a little bit of overcorrection, you know, was anticipating that might be there, but then took a nasty ride. But car doing everything it's supposed to keep that driver safe. The safety equipment mandated by IMCA for these Stars mod lights doing its job. And, well, they'll go back, fix it up. They'll be back out.
Another wild ride in mod light racing. We saw, I think, 3 flips last night in heat race action.
Yes, we did. Yeah, 3 of them upside down last night. Garrett Barber was one of them, the 44, not able to. I don't know if they were not able to make it back or they just the car's not in a. Didn't get a chance to sneak down there and chat with them last night after the races. They were kind of already packed up and.
Also saw the 43 of Shane DeVilbiss to avoid any more calamity. Spun down to the infield. I believe he's going to get to refire and tag the tail end of the field. As yellow flags should be coming back out here momentarily.
A fresh batch of popcorn being made under the
I was gonna say,
concession
what's that
stand.
smell?
It's popcorn. Every time they make popcorn, it comes up under the through the concrete and around, and smell the popcorn down here. Take a handful of popcorn to read Doug Johnson's comments. Fire and safety going to make their way back. Joyce Isley, good to have you tuned in, Joyce. Good to have you watching a couple Mod Light heat races. Right after this, we will go to a Stotts equipment track prep session. And then into our B mains and feature action here this evening.
Down here in Freedom Race Lifts Tech area, Bingston Rogers, the Nutrient Ag Circus' number 37 Sniper Chassis, able to win that last heat race for the Sunoco IMCA Hobby Stocks. Wow, what a move there late in the race. But, boy, it's a difference from an okay starting spot to a really good starting spot with a heat race win.
Yeah, the track is wild right now. And I kept running them in. I'd make mistakes, make more mistakes, and then I got it to work right on the last lap, and I sent it.
And you get number 3?
Yep.
All right.
3.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Second row inside for the 37 for the Kansan.
I don't know what that account is. It just showed up last night. I thought maybe it was the guys in the trailer had the announcer extraordinaire.
Did we get hacked?
I did, apparently.
Did you not have your firewall deployed on your email?
I'm sure. I'm sure Doug Johnson's going to get on and like this page. Somebody's created a J-Van announcer extraordinaire page.
Add friend.
Yeah, I can add them as a friend. I'm not sure if I want to.
How many friends does he have already?
I don't know how many friends he has.
Hey, and I'm getting excited. B-Mains, I get to come out and hang out with you guys while you guys get a union-mandated break this time, so you're not working.
Well, we've got a bench back
to
here
death.
for you.
You got a what?
We got a bench back here for you.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I got my lawyer send the papers of the contract.
Your crib's ready.
Apparently, I'm following a lot of stuff here. All right, here we go. Green flag's up in the air.
That doesn't even exist anymore.
I know it doesn't. We'll see him off at 2 and down the back straightaway. It'll be Rafferty with Whistler. A.J. Whistler down on the bottom side as they work down there. Got one stopped on the infield. Got her in there. Faye out of this one. We'll take this one to a 5-car heat race down the back straightaway. Now down the front straightaway.
A.J. Whistler won a heat race last night. The number 23 car looking pretty sporty so far in the early going here tonight of your IMCA Mod Light Heat Race. Number 1, him and Michael Rafferty, they have pulled away from a third-place runner, Shane DeVilbiss, as the cross flags go up. 3 down, 3 to go. Just some quick 6-lap heat races for your mod lights. And we got a pretty good battle right now shaping up for that third spot. DeVilbiss has it, but here comes Benjamin Gunnels to the inside.
Oh, he'll get him down the back straightaway. Battle for third, no more. But it is Rafferty chasing down your race leader, A.J. Whistler, down the front straightaway. Right up front there, we'll see. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Lap number 4 in the books. 5 a-coming. Here comes the 71 car. 71 machine right there of Chris Lomansny as we go white flag, 1 to go.
Last lap for A.J. Whistler has a 1.3 second advantage over Michael Rafferty. Field right now getting strung out single file with your top 3 as Lomansny gets around. The number 43 is Shane DeVilbiss and starts to pull away from him. Whistler brings the field off at turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. He will pick up the win in heat race number 1. Michael Rafferty comes home in second. Benjamin Gunnels third. Fourth is Chris Lomansny. And Shane DeVilbiss rounds out your top 5. The only cars left on the racetrack.
Let's take a look at heat race number 2. Going to be Braden Ward out of Coolidge, Arizona, the 88, and Riley Clem, Bakersfield, California, the 9. We'll see Brandon Cox out of Norwalk, Iowa, the 66, and Zach Forster got the power plant changed out. I talked to him yesterday, and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna take the day off. We just got a motor put in, and he said it kind of exhausted itself. Spit a rod through the block on practice night." Dylan Rafferty, Kansas City, Missouri, the 46. Brian McCauley, Sterling, Colorado, the 111.
And it's going to be Brandy Bender out of Mesa, Arizona, the number 94, and Caleb Lomansny out of Mesa, Arizona, the 171, rounding out your field of 8. Getting ready to go another 6 laps. Second of 3 heat races for your mod lights.
All right. Mod light heat race 2, come on up.
Love that turn 1 camera shot.
I do love that. It's a great shot right there.
It just gives you a great view, too, of what the actual racing surface looks like here at Central Arizona Raceway. You know, we talk about not being straight. You see the front stretch. Almost kind of looks like, if you watch NASCAR, like a Chicagoland, Kansas type thing, a little D-shape action. Yeah. Not really dog-leg, but more of a D-shape oval.
Down here, Freedom Race lives, Tech Pad area, A.J. Whistler, the Overwatch Solutions number 23 Joker chassis. Strong run, another good heat race run. You were so fast and really good in your main event. I know that you're wanting to pick up the speed and finish the deal and end up in victory lane.
Yeah, last night was a great practice run for the rest of the week. We kind of expect the track to go in a certain condition, although there's a lot of moisture in it now compared to yesterday. Jeff, JFR, he keeps working with us, getting this thing dialed in, and keeps getting better and better.
What'd you redraw?
Number 2.
Number 2. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Your outside pole sitter, A.J. Whistler in the 23 for the Stealth Racing IMC Stars Mod Lights.
Doesn't take me as an Aiden look.
Aiden?
Yeah, Aiden's his first name.
Oh, yeah.
I think it goes by AJ.
That's probably why I just go by AJ.
Yeah. So they'll get things.
Rowdy Biggs is 2 seats down from us and texting me.
Well, what did he text you?
There is a grade Ford.
A grade Ford?
A grade Ford Focus. I think that's Focus. I don't think they make a Focus. With a handicap plate. License plate number is 10A2S2. Your door is open.
So what we're saying is if you have a gray Ford Focus with a handicap plate and you're in a handicap, you left your door open. Raccoons are jumping in it right now.
Battery is dying.
Yeah, the battery's dying. Rowdy's in there getting your snacks.
If you're a security guard, just go shut the door. Right?
That's my thought. Why would you text us to tell the people go shut their door when all you have to do is shut it? You're standing right beside it.
I mean, the guy's handicapped. Just go shut the door.
Well, I mean, make sure the door is unlocked so he'd like if his keys were in it or something.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to shut this dude's door.
Just unlock it.
Yeah.
Shut it.
Make sure it's
There you
unlocked.
go.
Yeah, when they come back out, they're like, man, I can't believe we have my car unlocked.
If you guys need security at your racetrack, me and J-Van.
We're in. We're going to help you out. Speaking of helping out, nobody's helping out that 9-car Riley Clem right now as he is wound up tight in that number 9 machine. Dylan Rafferty right there, the 46, a 5-2 run. They'll race down into turn number 3 and 4. Rafferty up there on the top. Field working down the front straightaway. Clem Rafferty. Then it is the one of Forster in the number 3 spot.
And then you got the number 66 of Brandon Cox behind him in the red 66 with the Old Glory on the numbers. And behind them, a couple cars battling side by side. Braden Ward in the 88 and the 94 of Brandy Bender. They battle side by side. That is for 5th on the racetrack. Give it to Bender in the 94. She sneaks around and out front. No change. Riley Clem out front. Almost a full second advantage over Dylan Rafferty. Rafferty, though, trying to change up his lines a few times these last couple laps to reel him in. White flag flies. It's still going to be Clem out front, leading Rafferty off of turn number 2.
Down the back straightaway they'll go. Half a lap remaining in this one. Field motor off of 4 down the front straightaway. Bubba throws a checkered for Riley Clem, Dylan Rafferty, Zach Forster, and Brandon Cox, your top 4. Let's take a look at your final heat race of the day. Going to see heat race number 3 for your Stars Mod Lights coming to the racetrack. Colby Lewis, Bakersfield, California, the 48L, and Colby Lamazny out of Mesa, Arizona, the 72.
They got the 0B of Colby Oberimp out of Adel, Iowa, and Brian Rich out of Gilbert, Arizona, in the 48.
Nathan Wolf, Lee Summit, Missouri, the 3. Steve Bender, Chandler, Arizona, the 97. And Josh May, the 99 from Des Moines, Iowa. If it's backwards, it's Simeon said.
Simeon said what?
Yeah, that was actually a festival they used to have. I mean, it was kind of like a Thursday night deal in downtown Des Moines years ago. Simeon said it was always a good time. I got to go to a couple of them back in the day.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of festivals out here in, like, Arizona.
You don't have, like, a 28 Bat Festival or nothing like that?
No, I mean, like, some of the smaller towns, like Flagstaff, they do the big pine cone drop for New Year's Eve, which is pretty cool. I've been out there a couple times. Tucson does the Taco Bell taco drop.
What?
Yeah, there's a Taco Bell taco that drops for New Year's in Tucson. Don't get too much cool stuff out in Phoenix. It's just too hot during the summer.
It can happen. I understand it. Yeah, it gets. Yeah, I mean, a lot of your stuff happens like in the winter or something like the fair. I think the fair comes up here not too long here at Pinal County. Getting ready to go green flag. Work them down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Colby Lewis to the race lead. Oh, Nathan Wolf upside down hard. We're red flag.
Driver climbing
There you
out
go.
of his car.
Nathan Wolf out of the car over there.
That was a nasty one.
Yeah, just it takes it's a little easier with these mod lights. It's easier just to any race car anymore with the containment seats. Talking down there with Jason Babcock there, we were talking about the LaJoya seats. Just the way you're in those seats. It's not like in the old days where you could, an official or a safety guy could slide in the passenger side or get in there and kind of roll you out of the car. It just takes so much more of us as safe as these guys are tucked in there on these mod lights, even the hobby stocks, the stock cars, sport mods, and modifieds. They keep them in there in the containment seats right there. So, did get word. Okay, we'll get a replay here, and I'll pass along a little bit of information here. Taking a look here, Nathan Wolf just gets in there, and she gets him, and they just get together enough, and then gravity and inertia got in a fight, Jason, and inertia usually wins at the high speeds.
Yeah.
There's a shot there from. Yeah, just him and the 72 make barely contact, and over goes Nathan Wolf. Apparently things not as bad on the 77XX. Remember, we saw a lot of smoke out of Tom Berry's modified, that Mike Weddlestat owned machine. They, apparently the oil cap came off.
Ooh.
So it was coming up out of the valve covers. So I want to pass that on. That 77XX. We should hopefully see him for the feature, but
starting ninth.
Yeah, start with the oil cap tight. Ben, where you at? You hiding, Ben?
A little bit. I'm just off the Freedom Race Live staging or tech area. Riley Clem, great job in your heat race. Able to punch your way with a good starting spot now.
Yeah, we did draw the one. We just got to go back and fix the shifter and a couple more changes. New car, so we're just trying to figure it out. I want to thank Chad at Evo and everyone at home watching me.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Last year, Rafferty and him split the amount of the wins, but Josh May, who's leading this race, was last year's champion.
There you have it. Josh May leading this one down the front straightaway, keeping everything at bay. Field of work off of turn number 1 and 2. May, followed by Oberman. Then Colby Lewis, Steve Bender, your top 4.
As the field works off of turn number 4, it is May out front, and he is driving away from Colby Oberman. And the 97 of Steve Bender. Back there trying to work his way past Colby Lewis. And the 48L Bender right now trying to hold off Colby Lemancini. Lemancini up to the top side in that silver and green car. Can't quite do anything with him as Lewis trying to drive away from this battle for that 4th spot. As Josh May, almost 3 seconds. The advantage. He is ripping here at the halfway point.
Very quick out front in that 99 car. Going to take it on down into turn number 1 and 2. Race back there, not for last, is the 72 of Colby Lemancini and the 97 of Steve Bender. They'll race back there deep in the field. Is it still the 99 of May, your race leader?
May off of turn number 4. White flag in the air. One final heat race lap left here in night number 2 of the Winter Nationals. And Josh May, 5 seconds the advantage. He has checked out. He can walk the dog off of turn number 4. He will win heat race number 3 for your mod lights. As Oberman comes home in a second. That battle for not last. They're still beating and banging in turn number 4. Colby Lewis comes home in 3rd. Steve Bender 4th. And Colby Lemancini will round out your 5.
There you have it. Well, for those of you watching home on SCE, great to have you tuned on in. Whether you liked what you heard or not, it's okay.
I blame Jay Van.
What's that?
I blame you.
It's all my fault. Just ask a couple people. But anyway, we're going to go to a stunts equipment track prep session. We're going to get back. If you want to finish watching the rest of the night with us, head out to IMCATV right now. Get the rest of the evening purchased on up. Track crews going to work. And we thank you for being tuned in for a little live look-in and enjoying your time here at Central Arizona. So Ben's going to have another interview down there with our heat race winner, Josh May, track